I feel so awkward right now.
All clear. You should go and lie down now.
She really meant it.
How do you feel? Do you feel any different?
You don't just feel pregnant 30 seconds after a man comes.
Oh.
Sorry, forgive me.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest out of the womb, I sanctified thee and ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Go and lie down.
You know, I'm not feeling very well. I might be getting the flu. Maybe we should skip tonight's ceremony. What do you think?
You can't be sick every month.
No. I can't.
Oh, God. Acts of kindness are just bringing me to immediate tears in this program because it's so rare.
Good evening.
Good evening, dear.
Shall we begin?
Oh, this.
Stop it. Stop it. Don't look at me like that. Please.
Oh!
Can she see him doing this? Can she feel him?
He's gonna get her killed.
Don't you ever do that again.
Do what?
Touch me like that when she's there.
I didn't mind it. I don't think you did either.
What if she saw you? She could have me sent to the colonies or worse, and you know that.
I understand. I'm sorry. All right?
Okay.
I just find the whole thing so impersonal.
You think?
You missed this?
He's a creep.
Lists of made-up problems. No woman was ever rich enough, young enough, pretty enough, good enough.
We had choices then.
No, you have respect.
Really?
You have protection. You can fulfill your biological destinies in peace.
Can we though? Really?
Biological destiny.
Children, what else is there to live for?
Love.
Thank you, Waterford.
Love.
Yes.
Love isn't real. It was never anything more than lust with a good marketing campaign.
What a
Maybe
crop.
for you, but not for me.
What did you say?
Shit.
Nothing.
Remember if Glenn used to live next door? If Glenn had urges that led her to do unnatural things, I'm sure to her it felt like love. In cases such as these, the punishment is death, but out of respect for her position, we let her live. We're not without compassion.
That's a threat.
What did you do to her?
We helped her. We saved her. We had a doctor take care of the problem. It's such a small problem. truth be told. We only wanted to make the world better.
Better?
Better never means better for everyone. It always means worse for some.
It's like the best get out clause ever. It's complete bullshit, but they believe it. It's a great way of like justifying whatever you need to justify. Well, can be better for everybody.
Do you know what they did to Glenn?
Yes.
Do you know because you're one of them? Are you and I?
Yes. I go to bed before I report you.
Fuck.
I want you to leave your wife.
Okay. Look, I'm in love with you. What else am I gonna do?
Those are beautiful lilies.
I'm allergic. My eyes like swell up.
I think my companion might like them.
Have you seen the lilies? They're really pretty. Come on this way. Your mistress might like them.
Mayday. Can't use me anymore. But you can help them.
Who are they?
They're fighting back. Find them.
Of Glenn. Of Stephen. How do I find them?
My name's Emily.
Oh, Emily.
Who are you?
You were gonna come by the lilies, and you were gonna stay by the lilies.
Dang it. Emily, what are you doing?
The door! Open the door! Hey, turn off the engine and exit the vehicle! This is your last warning! Open the door!
What's she doing?
Driving.
She's going out in a blaze of glory. Oh, God.
We're gonna look out for each other.
Are we?
Mayday.
Oh, God.
Luke told me once where the term came from. It's French. Midday. Help me.
Okay. I'm still bloody crying this program. She's an artist.
I heard there was a bit of trouble in town. Are you all right?
Mm-hmm. I'm fine.
Some women can't handle the requirements of their position. They can't do what needs to be done.
No, Waterford.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Mrs. Waterford.
She's in charge now. Wow. Whoa. They did leave me feeling sort of happy again by the end of the episode. That was so weird. So it felt like this episode was kind of really about sexual agency. And they did it in a really interesting way. In the past, we had June meeting Luke. It was really interesting how they met effectively through Moira being her wonderful, boisterous self and trying to pick a profile picture for Tinder. But Luke's married, which I don't like. So I can't get behind that. Doesn't detract from their relationship now, but their relationship now is not going to have me justify him cheating on her. I'm never going to feel that way. He could have broken up his relationship, start new relationships. So disappointed in Luke a little bit for doing that, whatever the state of his marriage was. It's weird. I'm a bit iffy on Luke, full stop. I feel he just feels a bit, I don't know. He's funny. I loved when he said that you look invincible in the photograph. But like, there's something missing about his character that I can't quite put my finger on. That's frustrating me. It's like, I don't know. I don't fully trust him. Well, obviously now. But all that aside, they're in love with each other. We know that he leaves his wife, they get married and they have a child, and their relationship seems to be great. So, you know, it was interesting to see kind of what was going on there. And obviously what we also got was that she likes to be on top during sex. Like that's her position. And to realise kind of to what degree, you know, her sexual agency has been taken away is that is not even a thing that she can do now. You know, she's supposed to lie there submissively looking at the ceiling. In the current timeline, we have the sexual agency issue too, because Emily, we now know her real name. Emily has really had her sexual agency taken away because they've, you know, mutilated her. And she's kind of encouraging Waterford to join Mayday and be a part of the resistance. Meanwhile, I mean, they're in cahoots in the Waterford house between Serena Joy, Nick and Waterford to try and get Waterford pregnant by any means necessary. And then they go in for the ceremony. It was so bizarre how different that ceremony looked when you know all the people are looking at each other like, let's just protect this fragile man's ego and go through these motions, and we all know what's really going on. So that's how I was feeling then. And then Commander Waterford starts looking at her and grabbing her, and like he actually starts having sex, like as if he's having sex with her and it's just the two of them, which is almost like signing her death warrant. Like, he has zero respect for her. He doesn't love her. He's even said love is just lust, so he's under no illusions that she's this incredibly valuable thing. He's getting his rocks off with her however he likes. Makes me mad.
What the? What?
So my loyalties are going all over the place because I really feel for Serena Joy. Like, I really do. I really feel for Mrs. Waterford. And I know that she's deeply unpleasant at times and she makes awful choices, but don't tell me that woman's not a prisoner, because she is. She's just, you know, a grade of prisoner above Offred. I really want her to go rogue all the way. She's such a great Yvonne Strahovski. The complexity that she is bringing to that is, you know, that character could so easily be kind of really two-dimensional, and she's not. She's a very, very complex character, and the power structures in that house are very complex, and it's just thrilling to be able to see the writing, the cinematography, you know, the direction and the acting stand up to the challenge of bringing that to life in a very, very real way. Fantastic. And then we have Emily. I don't think Emily being unable to participate in the resistance anymore, having lost her wife, her child, you know, dragging herself through that grief to fall in love again and to have that woman killed in front of her eyes, and then to lose her sexuality, well, her sexual agency altogether. It, by the way, FYI, doesn't affect your sexuality having your clitoris cut off. That's not going to make you not attracted to women or not crave the partnership and love of another woman. Like, that's ridiculous. I hate that society. I mean, that, by the way, that's not me being angry at the writers, that's angry at the society. It's absolutely realistic. We know this happens in the world. But it's such a reducing of someone's sexuality to just like a little nub which gives them an orgasm. Like, there's a lot more to sexuality than that. What you've robbed them of is that choice and that sexual agency, but you've not cured them. You know, oh God, I want to kill people.
Gosh dang it! I am so mad right now!
So with all of that said, everything she's lost, and really no chance now to be part of setting the world to rights, she decides she's going to go out in a blaze of glory, and she charges into that car. She flies it around the square, and there is no mistaking the looks on those women's faces. You know, she lit a fire in every one of those women when she was whizzing around that thing. I think she may, I'm going to have to watch it back in the edit, she either took a guy's leg off or she killed him. There was a lot of blood and there was a crunching sound and he went down, but I don't know what came off. But Nick is an eye. It's a dangerous game she's playing with him. Because what we know about him is that he will not put himself in peril. So that's where his limit is. He'll be kind. He won't say things that he doesn't necessarily need to. But if it was crunch time, so far, Nick has proved that in the crunch moment, when the choice is to protect Offred or to protect himself, he will protect himself. So I don't have yet, I have nothing yet all the evidence that Nick has shown me to date shows that he's unreliable in extreme situations. You know, well-meaning. I don't doubt he has feelings for Offred. I think he really does. You know, whether that translates into the courage to ever make a stand for her, I don't know. Honestly, it could go either way. I'm probably 60-40 against him growing a backbone, basically. You know, I have quite a lot of belief that it's possible, but my doubt is ever so slightly bigger. We had like a glimmer of Warren in this episode. I'm looking for that girl in every single episode. It just pops up and goes away again because it doesn't feel like it's tied into the main narrative that we're following, but I'm genuinely finding it one of the most riveting parts of the show. The actress, and I'm sorry, but with the actors' names, I'm not necessarily going to be up on because I can't Google anything. Normally I'd be on IMDb the moment the episode had finished going, oh my god, who is that? I'm not Googling anything related to this show, which means that I can't Google words that I slightly mishear. Tell me in the comments if there are words, actors' names, stuff like that that I can know now because it's already been told, but maybe I haven't picked it up or I'm pronouncing something wrong. Tell me in the comments because I'd really like to get that stuff right, and I can't go and look it up myself. So, fantastic episode. I really like that. It's kind of queuing us up, I think, for a pretty intense second half of the season. I'm guessing that, you know, the trajectory that we've got offered on now is Mayday. Is it, you know, help me, it's the Resistance. But what role is Nick going to play in that? Is he a goodie? Is he a baddie? Is he both? I think he's both. What's going to happen with Offred with the pregnancy? Is she going to get pregnant? Is she going to not be pregnant and then get whisked off to the colonies? Are we going to see the colonies at any point? Where the fuck are the colonies anyway? I mean, that's another question. I mean, what even are the colonies? Where would that even be? Because this has to, I'm assuming this all has to be happening in the territory of the United States. We know Canada, it hasn't happened in Canada because people have run off to Toronto. That, remember from the other episode, the aunt had run away and, you know, confessed. And what's that? I mean, are we going to see Emily die? Is she going to be allowed to live after this? I feel like they would keep her alive pretty much anything, but they would just make her life unbearable. Nothing would surprise me in this world now. Well, it would surprise me in the moment. I'd scream, but I hate this society so much. I believe it's capable of any level of horror. That's more in line with how I feel. They're surprising me all the time. I do also hope that we get to the Moira. It doesn't feel like that's going to happen anytime soon. I think they really want us to care about Moira before they introduce us to whatever her circumstances are now. So I'm not terribly excited about that, because at this point I already love Moira. She's one of my favourite characters, even though she's not part of the current timeline. So I'm pretty sure that whatever the hell they're gonna do to me with regards to her is gonna hurt like holy hell. Or it's gonna be amazing if she's like leader of the Resistance or part of the Resistance or something. That would, I'm up for that. But people keep telling me, you know, manage my expectations with this show, because it's not designed as a feel good, uplifting. This is a warning. I get it. This is a warning. It's a cautionary tale. But it is bloody brilliant. It really is. I am enjoying it. Right now I am enjoying it. These last 2 episodes have been not only brilliantly written, filmed, acted and everything else it takes to make a great programme, but I'm finding little pockets of hope that are just enough to keep me from walking away from the programme depressed at the end. So I think that's it for now. Until the next time, bye bye.